Hello, everybody. We are back again with our second live stream of our Lego build of the Daily Bugle. We're going to be working on bag number 2 this time, and hopefully we'll be able to get it all done in one stream. We'll see. We'll see how long it takes us to do it. But yeah, if you're here again after the fact, after the stream has taken place, thanks for checking the channel out. This is actually my second channel. I also have a gaming channel under the name of just Chadley. So you have youtube.com/@Chadley, where I do a lot of like video game stuff. We're currently playing Spider-Man on PS4. So it kind of goes nice with the Lego set that we're building in this stream series, since we're building the Daily Bugle, which is from the Spider-Man universe. So let's stop dilly-dallying and we'll get into it. Hopefully my voice was loud enough, because I realized that my microphone was over here and not facing my camera. So hello Charlie, how are you? I'll come on in. Let's see. Yeah, I guess that's a good setup here. So yeah, like I said, we're doing bag number 2, and you can see up in the top left what it's going to look like after we're all done. So I'm going to go ahead. We're going to put this. We're going to put all the pieces inside our trusty little container. Playing some Mario Brothers 3. Nice. Exciting. Okay. Bag number 2 has been emptied out. Not sure exactly what I'm going to do with the minifigs. I guess we can just like kind of line them up as we go along. But there's gonna be a lot of minifigs by the time we're all said and done. And like I said before, all the minifigs are put together. So here is the next minifig. Put that next to the grandma, whoever that's supposed to be. And then we have, there should be another minifig in here somewhere. Here he is. All right, there you go. So there you go. There's our 2 new minifigs to add to the set here. All right, first things first. We need a door. We'll get the door frame. And we need a gray door. And I'm not sure, yeah, this is one that needs stickers. So we'll get that. And then we're supposed to use a silver dot, which I already have a silver dot out. We'll go like that. And we also need one gray piece that's flat, that's 1x4 in length. So we just gotta punch it down and find it. So there you go. And yeah, so those are just the first pieces that we need. So we're gonna put this door together here. So I think it's right there. There we go. Assuming push to open. Yeah, I think this is the right direction. Then we put the knob on the door like so. And then it goes right here. And then we put this piece on top. There we go. Step 23 is already finished. All right, step 24 Would it make sense? I guess we could turn it to match the direction that the instructions show. That way, kind of at that same perspective. I understand the camera perspective is not the right perspective, but maybe later we can experiment with the different camera perspectives. But right now, I'm just gonna stick with it like this. I feel like I should probably zoom out one. There we go. That's a little better. All right. So we need 5 of these. 5 of these pieces here. The 1x4 flat pieces. We've got those 5 there. How is the temperature for everybody else? It's pretty warm where I live right now, and I'm not gonna lie, it's not the most comfortable right now. It's I'm kind of sweating right now a little bit, so trying to see what this looks like. It's a dark gray piece, but it has like a funny circle dot on the side. There we go. So we need how many of these? 5 of those as well. 2, 3. Now, obviously, I was hoping that I would have time to kind of sort the pieces a little bit before stream, because then I would be able to pull the pieces. I would be able to find and pull the pieces faster. Obviously, the more we get done, the easier it's going to be to track down the pieces that we need. So all right, so we have 5 of those now too. And what else do I need? I need 1 gray piece that has funky holes on 2 sides. It might be a little tricky trying to find that though. Oh, here we go. 1 piece right here. All right, cool. We've got 5 of those, and 1 piece there. Hey Bala, how are you? Welcome on in. All right, so it looks like these gray pieces, they kind of go around the door. Whoops. Let me get your opinion, guys. Would you prefer if the camera position was more of an angle to match the perspective of the instructions? Or do you not really care? All right, and then we need because I feel like some pieces you might not even really be able to tell that I'm putting pieces on. That's that step there. Okay, so now we need 10. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start pulling pieces out. As I'm hunting for pieces, I'm going to pull out pieces that are common. That way they're out of here, and it'll just make it easier to look for pieces. Just give me a couple minutes here to sort some of these pieces. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh crap. Oh no, did I bump the camera? Guess that's good. Good. Yeah. All right. So I have 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need 3 more. 1, 2, 3. That's all we need for that. So then these pieces will go right here on top. How's everybody's week going so far? Out of curiosity. And I think that's, yeah. We're just going around in a circle or around the edge of the building, pretty much. This is probably where windows are going to go. All right, that step is done. The next step is I need 5 single 1x1 blocks. I have 3, 4, and 5 single blocks. 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of those. And we need 2 red flat circles. There's 1. The red flat circles, I guess, are supposed to represent the buttons for the elevator. So, and how we build this is, we need 1, and then put that on top. And then 2 more of these. Okay. Oh, and then we put the two red dots right here. And this goes right here. And then the rest of these we got to make 2 of the same thing. We do 2 of those and 1 of these, and you put it right here. Do the same. Oh, that's not the right block. That is not the right block. There you go. All right, there we go. Eventually we'll have another block on top that will hold all that together. That step is done. All right, now we just do something similar Need 5 of those again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Need 1 regular 1x1 block. Okay. And then we need 1 1x1 little skinny stud block. All right. Now we need to build one of these pillars with 3 of these funky looking pieces. That pillar goes right here. Then we build another one using this and the skinny piece on top. And that'll go right here. These steps are not very complex, it seems. Okay. Next piece, so we need 5 more. Need 5 more of these. Hopefully me rummaging through the pieces is not like super loud for everybody, because I could see how that would be a little annoying. 3, 4, 5, and then we need another one of I had it in my hand. All right, so there's that. All right, cool. Now wait, we gotta build another pillar, but this time we put it like this, where one of the pieces is kind of like out to the side, because that goes in the corner like so. And then we build another one where it's just these 2 and the skinny single 1x1. Not a flat, I guess it's got a stud. So, and there we go. So there's that. That step is done now too. Nice. We need 8 of these blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we need 2 more. Okay, there's that for that step. All right, so we got 2 here. And we've got 2 here. Two here. Oh wait, no. Not here. That is probably gonna be a window or something. And then 2 here. Whoops. It popped off. All right. Lego pieces, work with me here. All right, cool. All right. All right. Nice. All right. Easy peasy on that step. Yeah, you guys can't see what I'm doing, so I don't know. I'll keep doing it this way, but I feel like I'm gonna have to adjust my camera angle so you guys can see how it's being built. All right, next is, all right, so next we need another 1x4. Then we need a 2x4 that's nice and flat. Then we need 4 of these types of blocks that look like the 1x2 that we were doing before with the silly dots on the side. So we need 4 of these. Two, 3, and 4. Okay, then we need 2 flat gray, bigger flat gray pieces like that. We need 2 of those. Looks like it's a 2x8 maybe. 2x8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or maybe. Yeah, I think that's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 2x6. 2x6, I guess. All right. So now we take this and then we put these funky squares on like that. And then this goes here. Like so. And then... oh, this is like the elevator doors, I think. I think this is elevator doors. Then it goes like this. Elevator's kind of a small elevator, but it's a skinny elevator, but from the inside of the building doesn't like, yeah, doesn't look so bad. But all right, next step. 2 1x2 blocks. Two of those. And then we've got a 1x6. 1x6. 1x8. 1x8. And then 1 2x2 square block. All right. Let's see, where do these go? Looks like the 1x6 goes here. 1x8 goes here. The 2x2 goes here. And then we've got one here. And one here. Cool. All right. Alrighty then. Another step complete. We're just moving right along. All right, so now it wants me to flip it so it's like this. Do you guys want me to try to put it at a different camera angle? I feel like putting it at a different camera angle would be beneficial for you guys. And we could try to experiment with that. Could definitely try to experiment with that. Just don't know. I don't know how I would go about doing that. camera would need to be like right. Let me adjust it. Let me see here. I'm just trying to figure out how I would go about doing this. If I put it like right about here. Hold on a second. Sorry, I'm not trying to make people sick. I'm not trying to make people sick. Here, let me I pause. Is there a way to pause the stream? I guess not. I guess not. Okay, we're gonna figure this out. Basically, I want to try to have it be like an isometric view so it matches what the instructions show. That way you guys can see a better angle. But I'm trying to figure out how I would go about doing that, such a thing. I put it up like this, and then how about that? How about that? Would that work? Is that a better angle? You like it, Charlie? All right. We'll try this angle for a little bit because it kind of matches the instructions, and you guys can kind of see it at a better angle. So, all right. So then the next pieces that we need, and I can start putting the pieces here instead of over here. I'm trying to, I guess that would work for TikTok. I'm trying to keep it in line with wanting to be able to do stuff for TikTok too. Maybe if I zoom out a little bit. There we go. And then autofocus. There we go. That looks pretty good. I think that'll work for TikTok and YouTube shorts and things. Okay. Now that we're done with messing around with it, let's go ahead and continue with next step. The next step is we need one of those. We need 3 of the small 1 dot, a 1x1 dot. We need 3 of those. So I hope you guys are enjoying this type of a stream. I know it's a little, for those of you that are from my other gaming live streams, I know this is quite different from what we normally do, but I want to build these Lego sets, and I also want to create videos around the Lego sets, if I can make time to do so. So then we have 3 of these. Now we'll see at the end of At the end of building this bag, we'll see if we end up with an extra piece, because we might have an extra door handle. All right, time to take more pieces out of here so that I have less pieces to look through. Okay, there's two. One more, where are you? I know it's in here. There it is. 3. All right. Cool. Then the next pieces look like 2 of them go up here above the elevator. So there's those 2 pieces there. Then looks like we take this piece and go here. And then we take one of these and put that there. We go just right down the line. Put that there. We put a dot in the middle there. Separating. Dang, man. Awkward because I'm trying not to hit the camera now, too. The camera is almost at my own eye level. So there we go. That's it for that. Our first step with the new camera angle. Okay, then we need there are some clear yellow pieces that have arrows on them for the elevator. There's 1. There's 2. And then we need 3 poster things that hang up on the wall. Looks like I think it's these 2. And then there should be 1 more. There we go. All right, cool. So that's these 3 right here. Obviously, I'd have to like turn it so you guys can see that wall better. I guess I can do that. Because the camera angle is not exactly the same as the instructions. I would have a hard time seeing. I guess I wouldn't have too hard of a time seeing. But there's that. Pretty sure this is the order of the posters. The news article things that are on the walls. You guys can see that. Cool. All right, next. Oh boy, we got a bunch of pieces. We got a whole bunch of pieces. So we need 2 translucent green pieces. That was easy enough to find. We also need one gray single dot. We also need 2 of the single 1x1 squares. Got 2 of those. We need 2 of the single squares that have like the funky hole on the side and also has like this little tiny lip on the side. I don't know what you would call those, but they're funky. They're funky, all right. They're easy to distinguish because they have like a hole in the back too. There's like this hole in the back, so if you look for that too, it helps to identify them better. 1x6s. We need 1x6. Need 2 of those, I think. Yeah, that's a 1x8. I think this is a 1x6 here. Then we need 1 2x4, like that. And then 1 skinny 1x8. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yes. Then we have this. Oh, you guys can't see that. Okay, I gotta remember to put the pieces down here, I guess, so that you can see it. Okay. So now what we do is we take the 2 silly ones, put them above the door, like so. Then we take a 1x6 and put it right here. And then we take one of these here. Then it's another 1x6. Then we do the 2x4. And 1. Okay. And then the 8 goes here, I think. The 1 goes here. And then the 2 green pieces we have to put in the holes right here. Like so. All right. Look at that. There we go. Now you know where the exit is. All right. Next step. All right, we need 1, 2, 3 of these pieces here. We also need 1 piece that is the 1x1 square, or not square, but you know what I mean. Then we need 1 1x6, and then we need a 1x3, and we need 3 1x8s. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, cool. I think that's it. 3 of these, 1 of those. 1, 1, 3. All right, let's see if we can make sure we put these in the right spot then. So first things first, we build this funky thing again. And this gets put like so. Yeah, like that, I guess. Yeah, it's a little misleading, I guess, because it's hard to see how it all lines up. I think that's 2 8s and a 3. 2 8s and a 3, and then we have the 6, the 1, and the 8. There we go. Nice. All right. All right. Next step. Next step. 5 more of the funky pieces here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of these pieces. And then we've got 1 of the 1x1 again. We need 4 1x4 square rectangle pieces. I forgot to share it in Discord. I forgot to share in Discord that I was streaming over here. After this step, I can take a quick break and share it in Discord to let people know that I'm streaming over here. Oh, and then we need 2 of these bad boys. I think that's the height of those. So we've got 1 of these, 4 of these, 1 of that, 5 of those, and 2 of those. All right, we're ready for the next step. It looks like these pieces go here, like so, and we put 1 of these here, and a 4-piece or 1x4, and another one of those silly 1x2 pieces that 2 pieces tall, or 2 block height. I'm saying this correctly. And then we got another one here, and another 4. Oh, no, that's not 4. That's this, and the 1 will go there, and we have another 4 here. There we go. Wahoo! Another step has been completed. If we go any taller, might have to adjust the camera again. And we're technically page 54 in the manual for the instructions, and we're on step 37, so we're creeping up to step 50. I'm not exactly sure if that's telling me. I don't know what the percentage is of how much we've completed so far. So, all right, we need this little webbing piece here. Then we need a piece that looks like a backpack. Like an adventurer backpack type thing here. 2 skinny 1x2 pieces. 2 of those. And then we also need, there's 2 of these where we just need 1 of these, which has like the little clip thing, and then this piece here, which is easy enough to find. So we've got 1, 1, 2, 1, 1. There we go. Oh. Alrighty. So now we need to build is we've got this here where you put these 3 pieces together like so. Goes on top of this box like so. And then the backpack, I guess, goes in here somehow. Guess that works, I guess. I don't know. And then we just do that. It's like his backpack is hiding. It's like he hid his backpack in this like little compartment, I guess. You get Lego too. You gonna build a Lego set with me? All right. Next is we need one of these black pieces. Then we need one of the 1x2 block. Then we need a 1x3 block. We need 2 1x4 blocks. One by 4, and then one of these. 2 of the skinnier 1x2s. Like so. And then one piece that is a 1x6. There we go. So now we do something similar. We put these and stack them together. Just like that. That is gonna go right here. And then one of the 1x4s goes there. 1x2 goes next to this piece that we just put on. The black piece goes right here. The 1x6 goes here. The 3 is there, and then the 1x4 goes there. Nice. All right, we're climbing up the wall. Oh, you got the Lego school bus. That's pretty cool. All right, next is more gray pieces. We're slowly whittling away at our gray pieces. Okay, we need one of these. We need 5 of those funky pieces. 1, 2, 3. We got one of those. We got 5 of these. 4 of the 1x4 blocks. Just like that. And our last 2x4 block. And we're ready to put it together. So looks like we do, it's like kind of like a rinse and repeat type thing. Do that. We go to the 4. We do another one of these. That. That. Like that. Who's excited for the Mortal Kombat Complete Collection, which is coming out later this year? I'm super excited. I was a huge Mortal Kombat fan back in the day when with the arcades and everything. It'll be really cool to be able to have a complete collection of most of the classic fighters from the Mortal Kombat franchise. All right. Now we need 1, 2, 3. We need one of those too, so I'll just pull that out. We need 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Cool. All right. Okay, so this looks like it just goes right along the edge. You do 2 there, 2 here. So what we're gonna end up doing is I'm going to once this bag is finished, the stream will end. It seems like I'm going through this bag pretty fast, so we could try to get the next bag done. If we get this done in like an hour, we might be able to get the next bag in another hour or 2. We just will see. We will see. After these pieces, though, I want to post in Discord that I'm live with Legos, because I forgot to do that. All right. Well, that step is done. We just got step 40, which was pretty cool. Let's do copy that link. Working on bag number 2 right now. Here we go. Working on bag number 2 right now. Cool. Not that that'll get people to jump up and down to come join the stream, but you know. Let's see. Next step is going to be, all right, now we're getting into the red pieces. So that's different. Okay, looks like we need these. And this piece here. No. Similar, but it's not that piece. Alright. So we have that. I'm just gonna go and pull all the pieces for this page. So we have another piece here. We also have this piece here. Two L-shaped pieces. And one flat red square dot. Okay. So now what we got to do is, because we're making a we're making a soda dispensing machine. So this goes like this. Pilot wings. I haven't played Pilot Wings in like forever. Looks like then this goes like this. And then this is on top. Creates like that kind of a looking thing. Then do this. And this is here. Dang it. Cool. All right. Now what do we do next? All right. So we're just going to put that right here for now. And then we're gonna pull another bunch of red pieces. Got one of those, one of these, one of those, one of this, and then we also have the control panel. Wherever that may be. I know I have it because it was one of the pieces that was missing, and then we found it later. All right, there we go. Like a little keypad thing. All right, so now we take this and this and this. Put this on top here. And then do that. Nice. And I think I have it on wrong. There. That looks better. That looks better. And then we just stick it right here on top. Alrighty, the next is a 1x2 with a sticker on it, a skinny 1x2, and then another one of these pieces. Oh, and then we have this bigger piece here. And then two glass window pieces. That'll finish off that page. So then we go like that. We put this on top here. And this goes behind it like so. And then we just put it on top like that. Then this bigger piece goes like this, like a so. And then the glass pieces go like this. Starting to look like a soda machine. Definitely starting to look like a soda machine. All right, next step. We need another... Oops, did I go backwards? I think I went backwards. Yeah. All right, so now we need 2 of these flat pieces. We need 4 of these because they're going to be the soda cans. If they don't roll off my desk. Ah, dang it. I bumped the camera. I got 1 more soda can to find. Where did it go? There it is. I'm gonna stand them up. There we go. And then we also need 4 silver flat tops that look like soda can tops with the tabs, because that's what gets put on the soda cans. Need 1 more. There we go. All right, cool. So these 2 flat pieces, they go here on the side, like so. And then we make the soda cans. Like so. It's kind of cute. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. They make like the Legos look like soda cans. And then once the soda cans are made, I just put them in the machine like so. Like that. There we go. All right, cool. Soda machine is made. Very cool. Go to the next step. And then the soda machine just goes right in the corner here. Very cool. That looks so cool. Little soda machine. Alright, now we're starting to do more and more decorations inside the room, it looks like. So we have one of those. One of the clear squares. We need a chair. So I have this gray piece here for under the chair. Like a little Lego trophy guy. This piece here. And that piece. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different pieces. All right. So now this goes here. This goes on top. There we go. And then we put this together. And then the chair can go right there. Very cool. And then the next one. Like a red, clear piece. 2 skinny nubs, I guess. And then 2 flat 1x1s. 1 like slanted piece here for gray. 1 piece that's 1x2 skinny. 2 silver colored like grill or grates. I also have 1 of the black here. A piece that looks like a flag. And then 2 of these. I think that's it. So we have the red piece, we've got 2 of these, 2 of the flats, 1 of the slant, 1 of those, 2 silver things, 1 here, and 2. Okay. Then now what we do is we take this, we take the 2 dot piece, stick it on like that. We take the slant there, and then 1 of the dots goes here. And the flat here. We take 1 of the grills, put that right here. Like so. That goes, assuming that goes right here. Then we build another one. Like so. Put the red here. Like a security gate, it looks like. Cool. There we go. There's our little security gate. Don't worry, when we get over, when the stream's over, we will I'll switch to my camera for like my webcam, and then I'll hold it up and you guys can see it at all different kinds of angles. I mean, we're getting close to the end here, so we got this thing that looks like handcuffs, walkie-talkie looking thing. Two slanted pieces, two L-shaped pieces, and then two of these. Cool. All right, and what we're gonna do is we'll build something else again. There's that, and that's gonna hold the walkie-talkie like so, and that goes right next to the security station, like that. Oops, we need to put a slant piece on there too, like so. Then on the other one, it's similar. Put the slant piece on there. Then the handcuffs. I think it's like that. Yeah. There we go. Very nice. All right, next step. Step 56. Two of these flats. Two of the 1x2 flats. Not flats, but close enough. And then 2x4s. So we had two of these here. I think we're getting ready to make a desk or a table. And then we've got 3 chairs. All right, now what we do is we take 2 of these, we put them together. Do it here. Put those 2 together. Put this chair on like so. And then looks like do that. Put that on top there. And then the 2 chairs. And then that goes like so. Okay, why is this not fitting? There we go. What the world? Did I put those in wrong? I put them in wrong. Well then, I will try to fix that right now. I put those pieces in wrong. This is gonna suck. There we go. Supposed to be like that. Now we can put this on like so. There we go. Much better now. All fixed and ready to go. All right. And then the table. No, I don't know if it's just, I think it's just a countertop. Not really. It's like a wraparound counter. Guess you could say it's like a desk. There we go. Okay. That took us almost about an hour and a half, so pretty much the same speed at building as we did before. All right. I need 2 of these. 2 of these. 1, 2 of these like no crime news thingies. Uh, 4 of those. And these 2 here. This looks like this is the end of, yeah, that looks like this is the end of the step. So we did have an extra piece in there somehow. So we go like this. We build this with it looks like it's like a small news stand. Like so. All right. That goes on here like that. We put these on top. Ta-da! Put these on here, and then it kind of looks like a news stand. And those can just go right back here. Ta-da! Bag number 2 is now complete. All right, cool. Bag number 2 is done. Very cool, very cool. So for anybody that's interested, this is what we built today. Built some exterior walls. Little cubby hole thing here with the web, hides his backpack. Which actually they do that. They do that in the video game. Built this little soda machine. The news stands right here with the waiting chairs. And then I'm assuming this is kind of this over here. This part here looks like it's like a security desk or like a, because there's like this little security door that can open up and such. So, but yeah, this is what it looks like after bag number 2. Very cool, very cool. There's the elevator. Like, I don't know how you're supposed to use the elevator unless you go through security and then you can use the elevator to go up to the 2nd floor. That's probably what it's meant to do. So yeah, anyway, there you go. Bag number 2 is done. We'll get to bag number 3 next week. I'll be streaming Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday of next week. I'll probably play Spider-Man. I'll be doing Spider-Man Monday and Wednesday. And then Tuesday and Thursday we'll continue with the Lego build. Charlie, thank you for hanging out. I think you and Bala were the only 2 that stopped by that I know of. We may have some a few lurkers as well. Over on Twitch, it looks like it was pretty dead the whole time. So I don't think we really had too many people stop by over on the Twitch side. But thank you so much, Charlie, and whoever else may be watching over on the YouTube side. We're gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna head off to bed, and yeah, maybe if I have some time over the next week or so, you might see a time lapse of bag number 1. You might also see some YouTube shorts and stuff too for bag number 1. So anyway, hope you all have a great rest of your evening. Have a good night's rest. We'll see you next week. Bye, everybody.